Good, lovely evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to Formula 3 round Silverstone. Very marvellous track that we have. Of course, it's the home of this league, home of F1 in general. But anyway, as usual, I am the Kimster7 and I'm joined here with Jedi David, as I usually am.
Good evening, folks.
So yeah, we're here for F3 round Silverstone, and we have actually got onto the podium back, as he was not here last week. So we're going to have a bit of a showdown, I think. We should do anyway. But weather may play a factor in this, and going to qualifying, it does actually look very grey. There's a bit overcast, but I can see a bit of blue sky, so it's a mixed feeling session at the moment.
Also, something to note, we have a new driver tonight of Luigi 2402 in the Red Bull.
Yeah, so that's a new driver there, so it's good to see, but we still have only got 15, which people are going to be retiring in Q1, because we will not need...
I heard an engine, someone's going out.
Yeah, we've got Leon Minor going out. Red's also going out. I think it might be... There's a few people going out, but they might be just getting practice. As it's so early on. We need that extra bit of practice. As onto the podium retires, along with Dano, who are both waiting. Good evening, Owen. Howell. 3:36. Hope you're having a good night, mate. We should be, but people might just be getting practice at the moment, so... 2 minutes into the stream, we've got 8 viewers. This is
Hey.
incredible. Good evening, every peeps, everyone who want to say people, every human species. Right, so we've got. Due to Easton changing his gamer tag, he is now one of the AMS boys. So AMS Easton, who I believe was Easton 411 or 4211, something like that, is now turned to AMS Easton. So it's not a very new name. No clue, but we can make something up.
Oh, SMLE's retired on track.
Oh, did he really?
Just down the hangar straight.
Don't even want to record that.
Yeah. That might be our first multi-engine point of the weekend. Even though it's Tuesday, so never mind.
Oh, onto the podium, you're in trouble, mate. You're not supposed to be in chat, even if you're retired.
Oh dear.
Or you get out before you get in trouble, mate. I know it sounds stupid, but it's the rules, I'm afraid. I mean, while we're all saying this, Leon Miner's been on a lap and he's just going through Magnus Beckett's now. So he's just getting a bit of practice in for...
Oh, hello. I was watching Luigi just coming through turn 1, he kind of lost the back end and now he's spun it completely just going on to Wellington.
Yeah, I'm looking at him right there.
And there goes Easton on his out lap.
Yeah, most people are retired, so we're only waiting on these 3 left. But, I mean, they're all through because it's...
Yeah.
Oh, that's a very solid, respectable time of 27.5 straight out the bat. From Leon Miner there, so that's good to see. He's probably got pace for tonight. Luggy, who lagging a little bit. I saw a little bit of lag there. Keep an eye on him. He goes round. Oh, Dowsy, big up the corner smasher. I didn't help English, no. Oh, that
I
lad's
see what you
very
mean,
good.
but yeah.
It's just like, he looks like he locked the back end there, but he like kind of saved
Yeah.
it because of...
And if he did, that was the quickest save in F1 history, but...
Yeah, I know. Easton's pitted, so I guess he's probably going to retire soon. So here comes Luggy on the final corner. 47.7, no need to do it. It's already safe, so just retire and you can continue.
Preferably not on track.
Or are you going again?
They'll probably be going for one more because he kind of knocked us on the lap.
Yeah. Yeah, sorry about the wait, guys. Shouldn't be long until we actually get into the rest of the action now. As Leon Minor retires, I presume that'll be in the pit lane.
It was indeed.
Okay, good. Gucci.
I mean, he's trying to set a quick lap, but it's not really going to work because his ERS is cooked.
Yeah, I know. Well, he's going to have enough ERS to complete it because, of course, he'll be braking now, gaining it back. He's got quite a bit of deployment left, so see where this puts him. Well, it's going to put him second, but 29.4. Mate, just retire. There's no need for this. Literally, oh, that's a corner cut. There's no retiring on track. I've got my eyes on you. Oh, you're in RI mode, don't you dare. Oh, for crying out loud.
Record.
Oh, there you go. Luggy retires on track.
As someone once said back in 1990 something or other, you're a very naughty engine.
I think
As
Thomas
try
Tank
a
Engine like
horrible
originated back in the
impersonation.
1950s. It was back then somewhere, but
Damn.
that was my childhood.
50s. Wow.
Thing is, I literally might go on the internet and search it up, but I'm doing this, so
Yeah.
I can't. There you go. Leon Minor Q1 27.5. Good respectable time from the first session of quali. Might be able to take that through to the final qualifying
And would
session
you
and put
believe
in
the
a stellar
debutant
lap.
got second place?
Well, there was no
Amazing,
challenge,
innit?
I don't think.
Absolutely unbelievable, mate.
Right, well, oh dear. Right, so here we go. This is the actual action. Leon Minor out first on the softs. And who's next? Got AMS Dread in the hards. Who's going to be on the mediums? So these might be their strategies, but from my experience, I do know that the softs to medium strategy is a very good one. I did do a bit of practice. Got AMS Eastern and Saturn going up. Well, you, Owen, you're a legend, mate. That's a very nice thing for you to do. Tweeted out the stream. On Twitter, I presume. So, appreciate that. That's very nice of you. So yeah, shout out to Owen. As Daniel, Mackie, and Smile. And
Oh, hello.
Daniel's retired. That could be a quali ban, to be fair. I'm not 100% sure.
It's not a crash.
Yeah, he might just be. I mean, it just like I said, it could be a quali ban. He's been told maybe to retire. So,
Ah.
Tom I'm through.
Give us 2 seconds, let's see if I can find a
Assassin.
steerage report for it.
Obviously, Tony already having predictions in the chat saying extreme crazy for the win. Extreme crazy's out on track. He's in the Mercedes, number 69, I believe. So, well, hey. He's going to be on the medium tyres. I don't know who's going to start on the lap first, but I believe it's Liam Mine, so I'm going to keep an eye on him now. He goes through turn 1 flat out, and then now into turn 2 also flat, braking down. Turn 3, nice. Pretty nicely re-corner, and then coming to the hairpin of turn 4. This is the apex of it, but you don't really need to hit the apexes for hairpins as they're not that vital. Now down the Wellington straight, I believe it is, into I've lost count of the corners and I don't know the corner names, so just roll with this.
Who are you watching?
Leon Miner. So he's now coming down the old pit straight into Cops, I believe it is. Oh, a bit over the curbs there. He's backed off, so that would have been invalidation for Leon. That's unfortunate to see. But I believe Red is next in the Haas, lifting off a bit. But also got AMS Easton behind. And Ferrari, who's going for it, taking it flat out. Oh, that could have been invalidation. And it was, he's backed off as well. So I keep an eye on Amos Dredd. He might be always on a bit on the grass there when sucks to be him.
And Dano did indeed get a qualification ban for a moment he had in Austria.
Oh, he did?
Yeah.
Oh.
No, I'm not going to say what it was for, because we don't need to say that, but he has had a quality ban.
UKB Assassin is pitting as Trusted is on track on the mediums, who on a watch. Eastern Cross Line is 33.7 but invalidated. Smiles pitted. He's actually going for it. I think Spurs he might be, but I'll check know what anyone else. Dano through the final corner he comes. 28.9 on the mediums. Good time from the Renault driver there. Or we can go quicker. But we'll see what you can do later. If you can, go faster. Gonna keep an eye on Trusted as he's coming through Stowe, I believe it is. There's a yellow sector 1, sector 2, I believe that might be, never mind, I don't know what that is. Who was I watching? Trusted. So he backed off actually. 30.4 on the mediums, but he's invalidated. There's a lot of
Well, I can tell you
invalidations.
exactly what it is. It's Spursy on the runoff area.
Actually, Spurs has just gone second while I was watching Trusted us, so good effort from the Ferrari man. As Mackey's, what are these two doing? Both off track. Presumably letting the cars through. I don't know who he's letting through. I believe it was Entrusted. It was AMS Easton. Very slow. So he's. Oh, don't tell me he's just missed the pit lane. He's hasn't got any fuel. As he's now just crossed the line, he's gonna hit the accelerator and get a move on. It's a strange tax definition. I don't know what you're really doing there, mate, to be honest. Still waiting for Onto the Podium to come out. Don't know what he's going to be able to do. He might be able to light up timing sheets, as he usually does. He is here, so he wasn't here last week. As Dredd has just... Dredd. Jim Crazy just gone third in the Merc. Luggy's just gone fifth. Or Luigi, however you want to say it. It's Trusted 32.6, another invalidation. So Trusted struggling with this track limits here. So, ooh, and he spun it at turn 1 and he's hit the wall, but
oh, hello.
end his car. so trusted. He's not out of qualifying, but he's still going. So he's gonna. Oh, here comes the Williams. Oof. I don't know who that was. That must have been Leon, and it
Must
was.
have been Leon.
Yes, it was the only winner there, I believe. So Trusty's a bit of a dangerous track rejoin, but he couldn't have gone anywhere else. So I'll be mad at him. So Trusty's now got the gravel and horrible stuff on his tyres. Weaving to try and get it off, but I'd close your DRS if you're going to do that, or you're going to probably spin and aim your car in a wall. I've done it hundreds of times. Trust me, it's not good. Right, here he comes, the man, the myth, the legend, onto the podium. Is out on track, so got something to watch. I think Leon is actually going on his lap. He's on the soft tyres and he's in Williams. And
he
can carry
just coming
through one. He's going to go back actually.
Cool.
God. 27.2.
And naturally, he's gone fastest.
That is a ridiculous time.
That is
I can't even do that. Jesus.
Oh, hello.
As Assassin's left the session. I believe he's on a problem with game sound, as is a few people.
Nice.
As Brett is... Where has he binned it? It's coming out of Cops, I believe. With a weird spot on the curb. He's gonna go on the little road there, so he can get back to the track. So he's back there. That was an outlap. Oh, and he's in the wall. As I've just... Yeah. So Brett has now lost his front wing. So if he was going to try and start on this hard, then he's not going to be able to go for a lap now.
I do not recommend that.
Out.
I do not recommend the hards on this track. Obviously they're the slowest tires, but they feel so awful on this track. They're just way too slow.
Right.
Obviously they're not designed to be quick, but the cornering is just abysmal.
Yeah.
So if you have to go on hards, you're basically screwed.
Right. Anyway, onto the podium across down the running straight comes into no clue what the corner is, but I don't care. Through turn 7, I believe it is. Wait, 1, 2, 4. Yeah, turn 7
will be Luffield.
What? Through Cops, I believe it is. Flat out. Done that pretty nicely, and he's invalidated it as he's lifted off, so... Yellow sector 2. I don't know who that would be. He's gone now, so doesn't matter. Sullivan Cena, Smile has just gone second. Not second, he's gone fourth. In the Alpha. Go on, Alpha.
Yeah, Alpha.
Not biased. Well, hey.
I think the team name also needs some avenging done. Just saying.
Yeah, bro. Oh. Gotta love a Pepsi.
I prefer Pepsi, yeah, I'm sitting here with a bottle of Coke Zero.
Oh, well, we are now rivals. Pepsi
I mean,
versus Cola.
I'm a McLaren fan, so yeah. Which it's ironic because I prefer Pepsi, despite the team being sponsored by Coke.
Fair enough. Yellow Sector 1, what's going on there? I believe it might be someone just letting sweep someone through. Leon's out. Has he crashed? Has he crashed? I don't think he would have crashed. He's a pretty good driver. No, he hasn't. So Leon's retired in Finland. He's got a very safe time of a 27.2. As Dreads had another invalidation, so lots of drivers. I mean, when I say this,
Podium.
Lots.
What?
What happened?
Podium had a very interesting, or very odd line going down the Hangar Straight. He was on the in. That's what would have been the. It would have been the outside of the corner, and he very nearly ran into Luggy,
Oh,
who was getting out of the way for him.
as Odin goes seconds, still quite a bit behind. Leon Minor. But there is a tyre difference there, so that can be expected. F1, watching
Here
that.
comes Dread through Club. Doesn't improve his. It doesn't improve his time actually.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure
He's
it's
at
validation like
about
that.
10 seconds down.
Alright, here comes AMS Easton in the Rari. I'll stop finish when he comes in turn 1, flat out. Nicely taken there, turn 2, nicely done. Turn 3, heavy braking down to 3rd. Switch in up to 4th and going back down to 3rd and 2nd. He must be running automatic gears or something. I do. But a lot of people do. Here he comes, keeping it in hot lap. Probably should be switching to overtaking also have that little bit of extra straight on speed or frontline speed, however you want to say it. Through turns. That's not a turn. That's turn 8, I believe. Turn 8, which is Pops. I might have to search these names up. I might have to get like a track map.
I've got this literally right here.
Ooh, what else?
The Little Legs
Little Leg.
007. Okay, whoever that is, can they get lost? I don't think they're part of the league.
No, I've never heard that name ever.
I remember
It's
a name
quite
like
creative
that.
name. Little Legs. I like that. But
Easton now coming through Stowe.
not trying to sound rude, whoever you are, but please politely GTFO. Thank you very much.
Must heard you.
So here comes Easton. 28.1 goes P3.
Just lost to Leon.
We've lost
As
to Leon.
Beast Assassin goes 4th.
Right, I'm just going to ask this in chat. Who are our predictions for pole at the moment? We haven't got the session over there, but I just want to see what people are saying.
But just
I've
going
got a prediction,
very,
I'm not gonna
very
say it.
slowly indeed down the pit straight.
Who?
Right, he's sped up now. But he was barely moving on the pit straight.
Maybe you forgot the pits.
Well, no, because he's just at his lap.
HX4K. Last week you beat like every F2 driver. If you're beating F2 drivers, you're gonna bloody win from the back, wherever you start, mate. To be honest. So, and there you go, Martin. It's just put you in your place. As
Tell you
watching
what,
Brett,
so just for reference of corners, when the session starts, we can follow someone and battle through the corner names for you.
Okay, well, do you know all of these then?
I've got a list on my phone literally right in front of me. Because I'm that sad I need a list to actually know the corner names of my home track.
I
And
should
the
be
home
able
track
to.
of pretty much
I love my home track.
90% of our drivers.
Yeah, I know. Well, we've got a few Scottish, so.
Yeah, me.
And Leon mine is just
Scottish.
back in. No, you're a Cornish massive.
I'm not Cornish.
Well, just
I
blame
don't know
people
where
in
my
chat
accent
for saying
comes
that.
from. It's a mix between Scottish,
Your ancestors-
Welsh, and Newcastle. It's a bit of an odd mix, but I don't exactly see
we've
how
got a
that
battle
relates
on
to
track.
Cornwall.
I said, oh my god! Oh my.
Oh, what the hell?
Hang on. You didn't see that, but I just.
I've just cut to Mac and he's on a gravel trap. Just coming out of left
if
field.
you see that
What the
stream
hell
back,
happened there?
he's had a bunny hop after hitting the back of Smiles' car. So while I was saying that, in the session we've lost Luggy, Mackie unfortunately, Brett is also another one, Dano and Entrusted. We've lost them from Q2, and the top 10 are all through. But that was a bit of a bizarre way to end qualifying with McLaren doing the bunny hop.
I'm definitely going to watch that moment again, because I didn't get to see it.
No, it's just Dread's car kind of
Stupid
pushed
guy
Mackie
drivers.
into the back of Smiles one. He kind of did a body hop, so a bit funny to watch. Like I said, we've lost Luggy, Mackie, Brett, Dano, and Entrusted. They all are a free tyre choice for whatever the race conditions are. If any engineers could say what the race conditions are actually, then that'd be pretty nice. I'll give you a shout out. So, isn't that nice? So there you go. Liam Minor tops the time machines once again in the Williams, but he's on the soft tyres. So, and Podium and Easton's top 3 in F3, all up there in the 3 positions. So.
Still dry. For Q3.
And I've just completely missed about that because my thing is wrong. Great. I'm in a no, but I can't
no sound.
spell. Have you had that?
Yep. There's a brief moment where I was looking at the intro screen, like you can actually see the track. It's pointing at the Silverstone building, but I'm still hearing the loading screen music. And now conveniently I have silence. I'm getting that in a race now, I'm leaving. And coming back, obviously.
Well, if you want to leave and then not come back, I can happy to do this on my own. It's up to you.
No, I'm not missing Silverstone.
Well, why not? Anyway,
Because it's Silverstone. You can't not race at Silverstone. You just can't not. What kind of F1 fan are you if you have not done Silverstone in the game?
I'll tell you right now, I've done Silverstone, so you can't have a go at me.
Well, that's good to know. As Leon potentially invalidates his lap.
Well, the thing is, on your outlap, you can't
Actually,
really invalidate it because it will invalidate this lap, but not the next one. So you can.
Yes,
That's why I
and
see all the
however,
corner cutting.
Spursy has gotten a warning for crossing the white line from the pits.
Oh,
See? So
coming out of the pit lanes, it's kind of like
if
a
we're
turn.
following
So.
Leon Minor, which I'm presuming we are. I'll give you your little rundown.
Yep, here he comes.
So corner 1, Abbey, flat out hopefully. 2 through Farm, and now turn 3 is Village. Little lock up as we head into the loop, so called, and it's basically a 180 corner. Quickly through Aintree and onto Wellington Straight. Into Brooklands, another lock up, and as we head into Luffield, I can point to the place I stood at this year, saying, hi me, and as we go through Luffield, on the exit I can see where I'm going to be next year.
Oh, you were there this
Going
year?
through Woodcote and onto National Pit Straight, I will indeed. Very nice atmosphere. Through Copse, nicely handled. Now the tricky Maggots and Beckett's. To Chapel on the Hanger Straight. For conveniently there isn't someone going around music this time. Into Stowe. Nice line. Down to Vale. And into the final corner, Club. There, onto the pit straight and across the line with a 1:27.2. Couple of lockups, but that is still a very respectable time. One that I will probably never get to.
Well,
And
my
Greg
personal
gets
best is like a
128.2.
26.4. So, he's not that far off my best.
Look at Mr. Show
Anyway,
Off
it's a good
over
time.
here.
I know. That's why I'm in F1, 2, whatever it is.
Yeah, I saw it.
While I was watching that,
'Cause some
podium
books
on 2.
change them all.
27.4 puts in P2. Easton goes only 10th behind onto podium in 3rd. Daniel goes P4. Beaten by Assassin, who's just gone faster than Easton by 4,000ths of a second. Okay. Any more closer and you'll be in bed
Well,
together.
lead
So I
on.
don't know. What's he done?
He's cut comps. That's comps is chap. I should know that because I've got the bloody corners right there. I even listed them like 2 minutes ago.
Yeah, I know.
Ugh, don't give up the day job, David. Don't give up the day job.
Right. I'm gonna watch our fellow companion, which is the Smiley lad, or Chris Smiley, if that's actually you, Chris. I love you. But anyway, you know who I'm talking about, don't you?
Nope.
Okay, he's a British touring car racer. His name's Chris Smiley, and I just love his name. So, this isn't British touring cars. This is Formula One, and there's a Hunter just there. Hi.
I've
So
only heard several touring car driver names, and the only one I can actually remember off to heart is Tom Schultman.
you couldn't have heard. You had to have heard of Jason Plato.
Yes, I have. Yes.
Okay. Right, anyway, here comes SMLE, who I believe has invalidated. I've seen a few questionable lines taken.
Speaking of which,
Here he comes. He actually did not invalidate. What the actual frick? There's so many lines he took that would have been invalidation, but apparently it wasn't. So, there he goes. Smile goes 9th on 29.9. He's at 29.5 actually. Never mind, I apologise, Smile.
oh, what's
Making you seem slower than you actually are. Oh, what's that?
your commentator curse hasn't inverted itself, is it?
Why?
Because you're saying about invalidating and he hasn't.
Oh. Well, if that's happened, then God help us.
Anyway, Crazy coming around the final corner. And he sets a 128.1, putting him in 6th place.
He does indeed. Nice that from the Merc. He's the only Merc in the last spot of qualifying here, so. As we've lost Leon, and he's actually on track. And I can't even look at him anymore, so.
That's the second time he's gone, so hopefully he can get back and stay.
Yeah.
For any of you who don't know, leaving 3 times during the session means you have to stay out because there's clearly a connection problem.
The thing is, I do know this. Well, it could be the host, because I think Mackie is the host. He's saying he had connection issues earlier, so it could just be that, but I'll have to wait and see.
Yeah, well, there might be period of silence there. Are you okay?
No, I was just quickly doing something, so I didn't have to speak.
Good wolf.
Here comes Crazy into the pits. He's gonna come in, probably shove on a new set of softs and go for the final run of Q3 and see if he can grab that all-inclusive pole position, which is very good around here because it's to be honest, this is a good tough track to overtake on.
And I can happily say that I have had the joy of having pole position for around 30 seconds of my life.
Thing is, just be in the chat tomorrow because you have Spyro commentating. He did take that pole away from you, so. Yeah, anyway, Hunted on his outlap. Daniel's actually just started his lap, so I'll go on board with him. Actually, he might have just done his lap, I'm not 100% sure, but no, he hasn't. He's got other zero stuff. Misses the apex of turn 3. Turn 4, hairpin time. Hairpin time! Now accelerating out. Turn 5, Willies, but coming. Leon is now back. Now turn 6. I'm not going with all the colour. No HX because you might have bad connection. It might break everyone's skin, but it looks like Daniel has turned his ERS off, so he might have had a bit of a mare. So that's Daniel's lap over for now, but he might be able to go again.
I just heard about 5 full seconds of nonsense there. What did you say?
I was just saying, so
You do words. Come on.
Yeah, I know. This is happening again. Basically, I was just saying about how HX4K said in chat if he wants to join and be a spectator in the race, but then I said no because your connection could be bad and it could lag everyone out. Then I said Daniel has turned his ERS off, so his lap is over now. But here comes a wee Daniel across the line. He's got his lap again. Oh, what was that accent? Was it worse than any accent? Oh god. Is this happening again? Is the impersonations happening? Because if it is, then...
We've already had Christopher Lloyd, Michael Caine, and Sir Tom Hatt. We don't need any more.
Oh, Michael Caine.
Yeah, I should have said that. And interesting.
Just lost interested. So your old commentating partner back in season 3 is gone.
Indeed.
Watching Daniel in the Weno, spelt with a W instead of an R. Weno. Ooh, onto the curb, gets a bit wayward. Back end sliding, as he might have actually put his lap over. But if he gets back, if he now does speed is returning, he could go another lap, but he'll have a bit worn tyres. So I might have to, yes. I've had it on the wrong setting. I'll bugger. I've had it on fitted, the best tyre, when it should be on fitted. Whoops. So Daniel's gonna go again.
Then again, I want to talk because I spent like half of Austria on the wrong times.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, don't think I haven't forgot that. So we've got a lot of drivers on their laps now. Actually, I just realised Leon Mine is retired, so he can't do anything, and Onspone is 4 cents up on his lap. So if Podium can continue his lap, he's going to take pole position. Like Spyro did from you yesterday. Can Podium take pole position?
He can. And he does.
3 tenths. Great lap from the man, and Assassin's just on an outlap. You're a bit late. Not gonna lie, you're just a tad late. But here comes AMS Easton, who's 2 cents up. So can he dislodge Leon from the front row? Because UK Assassin will not be able to.
He's clearly across the line.
When he crosses the line, he'll. Yeah, he's on the outlap, so he just kind of pits.
He can't actually start that, can he? Well done.
Here comes. Oh, he crosses the line, goes second, beats Leon. So that's just. I think the track is starting to evolve. As Daniel pits and goes in there pretty quickly. But there you go. Podium takes pole with AMS Eastern alongside him on the front row. Leon third. As here comes Stream Crazy, going to finish his lap. Jumps Daniel up into 5th. So.
I have followed them. That's right on moment.
Just as the session ends.
Yeah, just as the the ultimate controls take over, that's when I get volume back. Codemasters, what have you done to this thing?
I know. So
I've always spent too much time focusing on grid though, haven't I?
yeah. So onto the podium takes pole position with Easton alongside him on second. Leon Minor and Assassin will make up the second row of the grid. Crazy and Daniel take up the third. Fred and Spursy up to fourth, and Hunted, LAX and Smile. Good job, Smile in the Alpha. I've jinxed that, so he'll probably have a bad race. Great. And 10th. I shouldn't have said that because he's a fellow Alfa Romeo compatriot. As those cars are very nice indeed. So we might not have any rain.
Don't say it.
Well, I did ask in chat if anyone wants to tell me any engineers want to tell me how the race is going to be. But I never got
don't
any.
tell me I've just lost volume again.
Things that I don't know if I have as well, because I can't actually see who's anyone readied up.
I'm on the waiting screen, but I can't hear anything.
I'm just like, I'm sitting there watching the pit lane and watching the big Silverstone building.
Yeah.
But I can't hear anything, or I can't see anyone that's readied up. So I kind of anyone that's watching the stream to see who readied up first, I could not tell you because I can't see it.
I can see the names,
Fortunately.
but I've got no sound.
Oh, okay. Just tell if anyone readies up like before Mackie, then just say, because I can't see it, but you can. So. But I might not have game sound, so I might have to leave. So I'll have to wait and see until they get going. As usually, there isn't any noise there anyway. Cars aren't going.
Is it not?
And I finished my drink before we even got into the race.
Last week when we were waiting, there was the guy in the tannoy and the slight background crowd cheering.
I can't actually remember. Well, I might have a crap memory, but I can't remember that. I mean, if I don't have any games on, I will quickly leave and restart my game, and I'll be back in. Hopefully back in for the start. But if I'm not back in, well, everyone's had issues so far. I think F4 had issues. Now we might be having issues. What?
Oh yeah, we had to
Interesting, what's
completely
gonna
restart the lobby because a certain driver who was removed decided to crash the party. Essentially.
Yep. I remember.
He knows who he is. I'm not gonna point names.
Everyone else should know who
Fingers
he is
at
anyway.
names, even. Indeed. Yes.
As I can
And
see
Mackie's ready
that
up.
someone's just raised up. So yeah.
So we do have a normal session. Hold on, guys.
Please give me game sound. Please give me game sound. I don't want to have to restart.
I've already sat for 20 minutes in silence. I don't want to be sitting here for another hour and a half. Ish.
God, it'd be really bad if we both like broke.
Sound.
I've got sound.
I don't.
Are you kidding?
Wait, hang on. Oh no, I do.
Let's go on board with a car. Yay!
Yep. I fucking...
Right.
Yeah. I couldn't hear anything, but I could hear something. Which clearly switches the distance. I've gone onto TV pod and I can indeed hear the unmistakable and not exactly fan favourite sound of the V6 engine. Anyway,
Oh.
let's run you through our starting
Okay,
grid.
I'm sorry, but Inform Messi, you get a shout out straight away. Inform Messi has just said, this bacon testing is awful, lol. He knows what he's done. Nice one.
I've never
Right,
heard that
we need to
phrase
run
in
through
my
the grid.
life. Not sure why bacon's
No, you
thing, and I will indeed
no.
because we're running out of time. Yeah. Anyway, onto the podium, on pole position for Racing Point. AMS Easton in the Ferrari, closely behind in second. Leon Miner in Williams in third. Fourth place for Beast Assassin in Toro Rosso. Fifth for UK Extreme Crazy even in the Mercedes. Daniel P45, first of the Renaults in sixth. MS Dread, the lone Haas in seventh. Spursy in the second Ferrari in eighth. Also in the back of Dread there. Haunted LAX in ninth for Red Bull. SMLE, or Smile, whatever the heck we call him, in the first Alfa Romeo. Or the Alfa Romeo actually, in 10th. Luggy, or Luigi, I have no idea how to pronounce that, in 11th for Red Bull. The McLaren of the night, Mackie, in 12th. The second Mercedes of Brett in 13th. 14th is Dano in the Renault, having a qualifying ban, which, when trusted, is actually starting behind him in 15th in the Racing Point. And as we come on to the pit straight, I will hand you back over to Kimster for the race start.
You will. Nice job on going over the grid. So here, what is that camera angle? That's better. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 lights. It is lights out and away we go for the home of the. Oh, and Easton's got a fantastic start. He's jumped onto the podium already, and it's 3 wide. To turn 1, Leon Miner, and the podium's lost out to Easton, and Assassin's gonna go for a dive at the inside of. He's not. And there's changes everywhere.
Oh,
so
let's put it into the back there. Hunted spun. There's a moment Luigi went off. Front wing was flying all over the place actually.
And Hunted spun again, so his tyres are crap. Oh, they're done. But AMS Easton takes the lead onto the podium in the start finish straight. So he had a better start, better reaction time, and he's passed the rest of the already.
Start.
Yeah. So as Mr. Firebird has just said in chat, the AMS, come on AMS boys, they're giving him luck. Give one of them luck, but I'm
played was very wide coming out of cops.
AMS Dread on the back of Crazy. But there's battles everywhere at the moment. Crazy runs over the grass a little bit, so that's going to give Dread a run. He's going to dive up the inside. He is as barely any room. Oh, he's going to run a bit wide, but here comes Crazy for the switchback, and he takes it. But is Dread going to dive up the inside?
Daniel goes for a lunge down.
A little look. Oh, there's a bit of contact.
Leon kept the place there. He went for a
Mercedes.
bit of a lunge into fail.
But Mercedes and there's battles everywhere.
Trust has got Mackie. Potential corner cut from Daniel. Oh,
and here comes Luggy up the inside of Spursy. And there's some contact. Oh, Entrusted's
gone round. That is
turn 1.
On just before Village. So I think he's had a moment with Mackie there as Hunted goes past him now.
He does. As he's now got about a 3 car, 4 car, 5 car even fight. As Leon's actually lost position to UK Assassin, so I didn't see that, sorry, my apologies, but Assassin's got up into 3rd position.
I mean, I said that, but
so,
well, I'm not sure if my mic's entirely working because you guys can hear it.
It's working for me.
But no.
It's working with people saying about the static.
Completely cuts over maggots. And Dread
as Dread gets the first 3-second time penalty for a corner cone. Magus and Beckett seems on the grass. That's going to give Luggy the slipstream, and he's going to probably get past if we can have a look at the inside. He's going for it. He's on two lap hole.
And Crazy's also going for Daniel.
Oh, Dread didn't leave him any room, and Luggy has lost his car, and he is round. So that's going to
Were you able to record that? Because I was watching that.
I can't. Because the stream can mainly can't
Oh,
record
right,
stuff,
yeah.
so. But we saw
Were
it
you
on
watching
stream,
them as
so.
it happened, though?
Yes.
Okay, that's good.
Right,
I was
so
watching
we've got battle
Crazy
all
and
through the
Daniel.
field, but I'm going to keep an eye on. Yep, that's what I'm going to be watching Crazy and Daniel now. The Merc on the back of the Renault.
Dread just behind them. Dano Spursy also trying to get in the action.
Yep. As Crazy's having a look up the inside of Daniel even. But he's not going to be able to make a move up the inside of the Renault. He's going to think better of it, so that's a good wise head from Crazy. But diving up the inside, I think
doesn't reflect his characteristics.
yeah.
And he goes
that
completely
is Leon
wide.
Minor.
Hello.
Oh no!
That's Leon.
No, Leon. Oh dear. Oh dear.
Oh, that's not good.
Someone's crashed. I didn't curse it for once. Yay!
Oh, mate.
And
Oh,
so Leon's gone from about 3rd down to 13th. So that spin has cost him everything practically that he made up in the qualifying session. And Entrusted's out.
End plate. Oh.
Entrusted's crashed at Magnussen Beckett's.
Yeah.
So it's another penalty as Crazy and Dread are now fighting.
Oh, we're side by side into the final corner.
Yep.
Dread
As there's now a 4 tenths gap between the leaders. So
oh, Leon's got a speeding penalty.
Oh dear.
Oh, Dano almost going into the back of Crazy again.
Oh, this is a battle that I'm going to keep an eye on. So it's a Ferrari, a Renault, a Mercedes, and another Renault. Actually, no, that's a Haas. Never mind. Right,
Oh, Crazy.
I'm thinking things in my head. I'm not going to say anything. But as it was in France, we now have Easton and Onstepodium battling for the race win. So I'm going to keep an eye on them as they are probably the closest on track and the most entertaining if we want to have a good battle to watch. As they're both fantastic drivers. Yep, I will have my eyes locked on that. If anything, if there's any context for me, as here comes on to podium with the DRS in the racing point. He's going to have a dive on this bit of lag, but Easton's going to keep his position. There's 2 tenths gap between Crazy and Dread.
Spursy tried to go around the outside of Dano. I really don't see why, because Dano kept the place. He could have gone for the inside. Dano even moved to defend the outside, but oh well.
Whatever floats your boat. Like what you said in Discord yesterday. As Crazy's 2 tenths behind, is he going to have a look up the inside? He's not. I think better off. He's going to use the DRS though on the Wellington straight to try and power past the Haas driver.
Hey,
the
you
only
remember
Haas here
the
tonight.
names?
Yep, I mean I can remember the straights. Can't remember any of the corners really. As here comes Stream Crazy down the inside of Dread. He goes at the side by side. Dread's going to hold it around the outside.
As you like.
All Dread locks up, hits Crazy, but shouldn't be any damage from any drivers there. As here comes Crazy. Oh god, is this happening? Is this happening? There's a bit of contact actually with Crazy.
He's
I
trying
don't know
to.
what he's doing.
Well done, Crazy. Well done.
He's lived up to his name. There's a 2 tenths gap up the front. So we might have a change of
He's also pitted, and Luggy's gotten past Mackie.
As there is now a change for the lead of Onstepodium powering past Easton in the racing point, but Easton's going to try and hold it, as he's not, because there is lag. Oh god, are we going to have a lot of lag here? I don't want that. No one wants that. As we said, Hunted LAX is pitted and he's got a 5.4 second gap to Leon. Bit of a shame for Leon actually, he was doing well up until the point where he kind of spun and...
Yeah, oh, that was a... Easton, that was a... No, that's not fair. He had a very good run on podium, however, he only got that because he cut the first corner. So had he got that, he would immediately had to give it back, I think, because that was a... Yeah. Anyway, on to Wellington, he's got the DRS on the podium. Gaining.
Coach wants to go for a lunch break.
Gaining.
Is he going to?
No.
Oh.
He
Yellow
keeps it in
sector two,
yellows
what's
instead
happened?
of two. What's happened there?
That's hunted. He's reversing. Don't
Ah,
reverse.
hello.
Oh. Ooh, where
That
is
was
he?
a
Oh,
very
he's there.
quick reverse. I'm not sure that was all. That is.
I was going to say, I didn't know where he
Becky's,
was on track. All I could see was
I
just
think. Yep.
barriers. And as per usual, Podium keeping a very good,
very quick.
what is it? He's managing his Euros are very good, while Easton's losing, and he hasn't got, still got quite a bit, but he's losing a lot trying to attack Podium, while Podium's not using him that much. Anyway, so Podium's
Silverstone does drain the ERS though.
Yeah, I know. I kind of run medium and then low. I only really run overtaking if I want to try and get past someone, but it
I
was
couldn't
just
keep it in
race.
I like medium because it's nice. It's a nice mix between. Sorry, Dread got past Daniel.
Well, watching that. Yep, Dread has just got past Daniel, who nearly runs into the back of the Haas driver. So he runs into the back of the Haas.
Easton's cut the first corner again.
First corner is just a flat out right-hander.
Yep.
I
I mean, there is a white line there. I'm not sure if he's noticing that.
Don't tell me
as
that Renault's just
removed.
crashed. Oh, who was that? That was Daniel, I believe. He's off.
Yep.
I saw the his positions. So Daniel's had a mare. I didn't see what happened there.
No.
That's unfortunate to be
Unfortunately
you, my friend. Yeah. So
not. Go say goodbye to about
he's now within
60%
60%.
of his front.
Who?
Daniel's lost quite a lot of front weight.
Oh,
Actually, I say that he doesn't have a
what's
front weight
happened?
anymore.
Oh, wait,
It's
hold on.
just Daniel.
Oh, is that? Oh, I think Crazy's had a mare. He's lost a few positions, and he's now down back to ninth by overtaking. Luggy has just overtaken. Was Assassin's just got a penalty for cutting Magnus and Beckett's.
He's still going. He's not got any damage, so.
Yeah, I didn't look like he hit the wall or anything. As here comes Spursy in the Ferrari, past the Renault of Dano. As he's going to safely make the move and move himself up into his 5th position. So good job to
Leon
Spursy there.
just safely getting past Smile to 12th place.
As Dano's moving under braking a little bit. Don't want to be doing that much.
Oh, we can't do that.
As Leon's left the session.
I was thinking Leon was lagging a little bit there.
Oh, they're side by side as
and
well.
Leon's
Oh god.
that. Oh god, yeah.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
And Leon's out.
And he would have been anyway, because
Right,
that
he's
is the
gonna have-
third
he's-
time he's was the VSC.
Yeah.
We have a virtual safety car.
Right, that is screwed up.
That's
a
the
lot.
thing, that's the
That's
first
screwed
time
up
I've
Smiles race.
And I'm recording that because I actually got the whole end of it actually.
Someone needs to start
Leon
speed to
got
this guy.
past,
That's
but he started lagging quite a bit,
ridiculous.
and then he just suddenly
Oh, and
left.
Smile's out as well. Smile has retired under virtual safety car. Oh no, not the Alfa Romeos. Oh. So,
Yep, he
yeah,
jinxed it.
all the action going on now. I really did. Literally, I looked. You know what I said? I was thinking about something in my head. I was thinking about. I hope Smile gets some points. That generally was what I think.
Yeah.
So-
Well, I was thinking, that's the third time that Leon's left, so he wouldn't have been able to get back
Leon's
into the
actually
session.
going back in. He
Even if he
left.
does, even
Yeah,
if he does,
he'll come back and his car's
his AI
out.
car has
So-
been taken out, so he can't really do anything about it.
Yeah. The thing is, it wasn't.
And the BSC has
I think it
ended
was just-
and we're back racing.
I couldn't really say whose fault it was because the Smile was battling an AI car. But at the same time, he's trying to go around the outside of
Yeah.
the tops, which is always going to be a tough decision.
Ooh, Hunted just gone into the back of Mackie.
Alright.
He has not got any damage though, and that is astounding.
Has he not?
Which is interesting because Hunted's a lap down on Mackie, so I'm not entirely sure why he's fighting for it.
But those
We'll
rules
say that
flashes
you
off
can
versus
unmap
kind
yourself, but
of. Aye.
he's,
You
he's
can
allowed
allow
to
yourself, but the thing is,
himself,
you've got to
but-
pull a gap before you get
Yeah.
screwed over by blue flag penalties. So, if Hunted has the pace, then I can't see Mackie fighting him. But we'll see what happens. He's going to. Oh god! Oh my god! Oh my god!
Hunted. Mackie's got the
Careful.
inside going into the loop.
Yep, this is like a battle. Oh my god.
Oh, it's a very good
cut back and a
switchback
half.
from Hunted.
I know, but he's not going to keep it. Right, Hunted, calm down, mate. You're on fresh softs. Just take your time. You know, long race. Keep your head.
Right into Brooklands.
Don't go taking up the league owner, please.
Yeah, that probably wouldn't stick too well.
No. The thing is, he is 59 seconds behind, 56 seconds behind Daniel. So
Yeah,
even if he
gaining
unlaps himself, he's not going to be able to
Daniel.
catch up.
As he... Yeah, I thought that was a quick cut. He's got himself a penalty for it.
Oh,
Well done,
so
son.
Leon Minor just put in chat, WCF happened, I DC and get killed. Right, so basically you disconnected.
Unfortunately, Leon, that is just the bull crap of the AI cars.
Yeah, basically
They
your
just
AI
cannot
car.
drive.
So Smiles tried to go around your outside Pops, and he's left you enough room, but your AI car's turned into him and smashed you into the wall and you're out. Smiles also crashed himself out because he was probably fed up with what happened, so unfortunate for you, unfortunate for Smile, but what can be done now? Nothing can be done!
Ooh,
As Hunted and Mackie are still battling.
I mean, why are they battling?
do
Because
it.
they're 3 places and a lap away from
Oh, he's
each
hit him
other
again!
as Hunted's just gone into the back of him.
Is that wing damage?
Hunted, just stop.
Doesn't look like it.
Just stop.
Is damage on? Oh yeah, of course it's on.
It should be.
He's hit him loads of times, I'm pretty sure there's no damage for enemy, but
Yeah.
Dano is on the back of Spursy, so although I'll keep an eye on Hunted, but it's not really a battle on track. I mean, it is a battle on track, but it's not a battle for the position. Mackie's running in solid 9th. Hunter's running in last. But he's just got better tyres,
quite
he wants
a
to get
long
past him. Clear, and Dano's
Oh,
out.
Dano's gone.
Oh, what's happened? Is that Magnussen Beckett's killing,
Fine.
taking another victim?
I'm on board with Brett to try and catch him.
Oh, wait.
It
hold
must
on.
have been because we just passed him.
Is he left? Is he on the left? I can't tell where his car actually is, to be honest. Right,
No.
here comes Hunted. Is he actually going to be able to get past this McLaren of Mackie cleanly and unlap himself? Mackie's can maybe let him go. It's gone up the inside. Nicely done. He's going to unlap himself, but at the moment you'll be getting blue flags from Mackie, which you might get a penalty for, which is completely, really unfair if he does, to be honest, because if he has the pace, he can unlap himself and just... If Mackie can keep up with him, then he'll be getting penalties. So, if it was Mackie, and I was a good sportsman, I would slow down and let him actually... Actually, wait, people have just pitted, so Spursy and Dredd have just pitted. They were up there. Spursy was in 5th, I believe, and Dredd was in 4th. So those guys have pitted and allowed Brett and Luggy and Mackie to move up 1. So Brett's down to 4th. Luggy's down to
just a little
5th on his
side
debut
note.
race.
Easton is still right on the back of podium, just coming into the Hydra Straight.
Oh yeah.
He does have DRS.
So here we go.
If you want to get a quick look at that.
The battle for the lead
He's
resumes.
not gaining quickly enough. Podium defends the inside.
Oh, you shouldn't try and have a look around the outside then. I remember doing moves like that for a long time now.
Yep. And if you can pull it off, then brilliant.
Yeah. The thing is, while we were saying that, Easton did set the fastest lap of the race. So I think Dano, no not Dano, I've seen Dano's name in chat and I've just said Dano. Easton did set fastest lap of the race, so he must be quicker than Podium, but Podium's not using barely any of his ERS doing what he's doing at the moment. So if Podium was actually using his ERS then... Yeah. Will he? Because Podium's using his all his ERS on the straight.
Gaining, he's going to go for a lunge and he's not. Good boy.
So close.
So it looks to be yet another lap behind Podium for Easton. But credit where credit's due, he's sticking with him.
Yeah, I mean, this is a very hard track to actually stay with someone on because of the dirty air. So, yeah, I'll give credit to Easton for actually still staying in that DRS gap.
Yeah, he's not going to get him here.
I don't think he is going to get him because Podium's saving his DRS, conserving it very well, using it all in the straight. It's done early session, unlucky bud. Oh, I just saw Easton's car.
Look cooked.
Yeah, well, that,
What happened to Easton?
I just saw his car go a bit sideways and I thought he might have lost it and that could have been Easton into the barrier, but here he comes. The Wonder Kid. Who isn't a Wonder Kid because he's not in the lead. Which, oh, Podium has a bit of a lock up. When feeling the pressure, which it doesn't look like he's feeling the pressure, so.
He's been fairly good actually with keeping it cool in battles.
Hunted gets a penalty.
As Hunted
Gets
gets
first corner, I believe.
penalty.
So actually, while we were saying that, Hunted must have had the pace because he's probably not getting any blue flags from Mackie. He hasn't got any penalties ignoring blue flags, so Mackie's tyres might be struggling. But yeah, that's going on. That's Luggy gets a penalty for his efforts.
Mackie's just going into Brooklands as Hunted is already coming out of left field. So he has managed to get a gap done. So fair play to him actually.
Yeah, I mean, it's fresh softs versus kind of oldish mediums, so
yeah,
it's not a surprise why he's pulled that gap, but yeah, GG anyway. But meanwhile, Brett is on the back of Luggy for 4th position, so the debut against a very experienced Mercedes driver of Brett. Who's going to be able to prevail in this battle? We'll find out if Brett will make a move on the back of the Red Bull, or who's going to dive into the pits out of these two guys first. Because, you know, what's going to happen? We don't know. As here comes Easton.
I think they can go for another couple of laps though.
It's what I did when I did practice. I started on the
at least
softs.
to lap 16, then go on to softs.
I think so, yeah. I mean that's what they might be doing. They might be doing the one stop is easily the quickest around here, but if you want to try and 2-stop them, be my guest tomorrow and give me positions.
Unless of course that unforeseen circumstances force you to take a 2-stop. In which case all we can say is unlucky.
Unlucky.
As I try and replicate my 8-year-old voice.
You do
But
not have
failing
sound like an 8-year-old
dramatically.
voice.
Yeah, it's a free. Oh, Brett almost lost the back end there.
Retty boy.
Yeah, basically, me and Malone invented a phrase when I was 8, but me being 19 now, I cannot get my voice size it was 11 years ago.
Oh, actually, Easton. He's going to have a look into turn 3 because he's
I'm
very
sorry,
close
I
to the
can't
back
do
of
my
podium,
voices.
but here he comes. Of the inside. Podium gives him enough respect and gives him a lot of room. Oh, Easton seems the quicker out of these two. He really does, but he can't find a way past. Here he comes out. He actually's got a very
He's
good run.
drilling well now.
Going to go to the outside. Is it going to be the lead? With the
Oh,
British Grand Prix for
it.
Easton?
Don't do it. Oh, that was...
Oh, this is close. Oh, don't spin. Oh, these two. Oh, this is fantastic. These two, Charlotte Leclerc versus Max Verstappen all over again. Onto the grass they go. Onto the grass podium goes. Oh god. Oh god.
Podium's got a bit of a cutback going here. Oh, there's a touch.
Oh, that's close. This is great racing between these two. As Easton takes the lead of this race. Oh. Round of applause to you
You
guys.
had to fight for that one,
driver.
but yeah, but that was good.
It's not over yet. It really isn't.
Yep.
But here comes podium. Is he going to make
my
the move back, or is he going to?
Oh.
Come on,
Okay.
yeah. Right, so basically what's happening between these two, they're not...
Oh, don't start that again.
Hey, come on, man, what's wrong with
God,
that?
I thought you'd finally forgotten about that, but obviously not.
I really haven't, that's the thing. As,
That's podium, that was a corner cut and
that's
a half.
yeah, don't see it.
Ooh.
You want to get any bit more close, do you, podium? Bloody hell.
I
He's a
don't
wee
see
bit
this ending
enthusiast.
well, to be honest.
No, I see it ending well because these two are great drivers, and I think they've got a lot of respect for each other, and they're both giving each other
Well,
respect than they deserve. So.
One can hope. Ooh, Easton's got a bit of a slow line
Easton
there.
runs a tiny bit wide, but he gets a good drive off the corner, so he should keep it good position. But Easton's got less ERS, but he's got 34, 33 even, and Dread gets a penalty. Dread, what are you doing?
More to the point, we are now on lap
Dread.
16, so are either of them going to dive into the pits?
I'll keep an eye on
Or
him,
maybe
but
even
I'll
both
just
of
look
them.
on, actually, wait, what? Is that, Hunters? Yeah, it was. Hunters just let the, pass through, which was, AMS Dread. So he's through. No issues caused, as here comes Podium.
Got to run.
He's going to have the smallest track position advantage coming into the pit lane if he pits now, ever. As they do
both
both
going.
pit.
Guys!
Slow down, slow down, slow down. Okay. Right, we've got a battle on our hands.
That was very nearly
Really
a
have.
Hamilton incident there.
Right, Assassin's staying out. And Lucky's quite far behind, so we'll have to see what he does. But yeah, these two are going to pit, but who's going to have the better pit stop? Easton. If he can get a fantastic stop here, will also be ahead of the racing point. So he's in his pit stop. Oh! Oh, they're not ready for him. Wait, what? Hold on.
Oh!
Hold on, he's just run over his mechanics. Podium, you dirty man, you've just run over your mechanics. What are you doing? He killed his mechanics. If you watch the stream back, he literally ran over his mechanics. They were standing in front of him and he just ran. Oh my god. Right, so... Ooh, as Podium comes up right next to Luggy. Ooh, that's close. Luggy, I wouldn't fight these two, to be honest. Fresh off versus old mediums. I guess if you're a rookie, you're going to still go for it, but now we've got a 3-car battle. So here come the two
Oh, Easton's going up the
leaders
middle.
in this race. Yep.
Podium, that was,
Oh, he's
what
going to
the
have a
hell?
little look down the inside.
Podium, can Podium do that? He's just suddenly swept to the side of the track. I don't think he can do that.
Not been lag.
Because that is a braking
So
corner. That
Brett,
would have been
Mackie
braking,
and
really.
Hunted have pitted. So... Yep, that's that.
Big braking that.
And meanwhile, UKB Assassin's got a clear road ahead of him, but I think by the time he pits, the two superstars behind him.
Yeah.
Yep, as he dives into pit lane now. And just because I am a complete dick, I like to take out the board for the pits for some reason when I'm league racing. To annoy people. As here comes Luggy into the pit lane, as does Assassin, who's going to lose the lead to, as there's no one there for him. Hold on, what? What the f...
No, there is.
Right, you have to watch the stream back and have a look what I'm seeing, because I've just seen Assassin go into his pits, no one's there for him, but his tyres have changed, he's gone. What's happened there? I would love a good, detailed explanation book, which is about 16 pages long, explaining what the actual frick has just happened. I am confused.
I was going to say, when Podium pitted it, he was trying to emulate a driver when he makes... I remember the video, it was like his first ever F1 pit stop, and he basically ran over the jack man, but I cannot remember for the life of me who it was. I believe it was Kazuki Nakajima, but don't quote me on that.
I think it was. It was a Japanese driver. It was either Sato or Nakajima. And talking about that, we have actually got the Japanese Grand Prix this weekend, and I'm not going to be there to watch it because I'm on holiday. Great.
Or will we? News reporters said
Well,
there might be a hurricane
yeah.
on the way.
Yeah. I know. Absolutely unbelievable scenes, Jeff. Right, my lovely people, who are watching this stream.
Right, Cammy.
I presume you're lovely, because
Kimmy, I suppose, now, actually.
so yeah, like I say, my lovely people watching the stream, I apologise if the stream is a bit crap quality, as I've heard from people in chat. You have to tell me in chat how it is going for you guys, because I'll try and change stuff if it's not very good for you guys. Because on my end it looks alright, but I don't know how it is for you. And do leave a comment if we're doing a good job, because as I'm in the it's been a pretty exciting race, and I'm slowly losing my voice, I can tell. Anyway, Easton is still within the DRS of podium.
Beast Assassin's just had to swerve to avoid Dread there. He pretty much missed his braking point. Well, Dread's at a horrible corner.
So this is the battle for the podium.
The loop. So Beast Assassin should have no problem here at all.
Oh,
he does it.
Switch
But he's had a bit of
back.
cutback. Dread's hit him.
Oh, Dread's going for cutbacks 24/7 now.
Yeah, but has Easton got past podium? He has.
Wait, what? Oh god, he has. You didn't even see that. Oh.
When that happened?
I don't know, he might have been... Probably might have made a mistake out of left field, whatever that corner's called, and maybe lost the lead or something. But anyway, yeah, the battle for the lead resumes. Anyway, you've got a lot of questions to ask these guys once the stream's over, if these two actually finish on the podium. And I'm just immediately assuming that you're doing the podium interviews. Whoops. Oh, I guess I'm the one doing them now. Yay!
Okay.
Right.
Wait,
Dread's on
sorry,
8 lap old.
Interviews? Okay, I'm confused now.
I'll do them.
Alright, whatever. I'll do it if you want, but...
Rock, paper, scissors.
I said this last week, we can't see each other.
I won! That's it! Just get out of your head,
Just because you specifically said rock, paper, scissors, I'm rock, you're scissors. Which obviously gives you
what I am. I'm paper. You're rock. Absolutely yeet your ass. Into next week. See you later. Have a good one.
Why do we even bother?
Does anyone want to play rock, paper, scissors with me in chat? Because, yeah, why not? This stream needs to get entertaining like it was last week.
I can't see you! How the heck am I supposed to see your hands to know who's doing what?
I'm not talking about you, I'm talking about the people in chat!
Same difference!
It really isn't, because these people, they're different.
It just is!
And there's a move for the lead. No!
It just is!
I can imagine. I have imagination. I don't know about... I mean, there's a battle for the lead.
Yeah, so do I. Easton and Podium
scissors.
wheel to wheel going into Vale. More to the point.
Oh, what the frick is going on? Oh, this is actually... Oh, wow. Okay, that's great, to be honest. I wonder if these guys are playing rock, paper, scissors. It's like, I won. No, I won. No, I won. I tell you what, I'll play rock, paper, scissors in the bathtub.
We're in a game.
Oh, he's hit him!
Well, that's a touch there.
He's hit him! That's contact!
And as I also recall saying last week, I don't want to hear anything about your carbon fiber bath. Just saying. As Brett gets past crazy, the two Mercedes battle for 7th. However, it isn't really a fight because Brett's on fresh softs, Crazy's on old hards.
He is. There might be a battle for the last point. No, there might not be because Mackie's on fresh softs and Daniel's on old hards. And I feel bad for a bit of Hunt. I feel bad for Hunters at the moment. He's in 11th. When there's 11 people in the race and you're 11th, you're one position away from the points, and you're just kind of running around there doing nothing, to be honest. He's about to be lapped by the person he was actually battling earlier, which is a Mackie. So
The podium's got to run East.
anyway,
Never mind.
he actually does, bro. Thing is, these two have been battling all race, and it's been pretty good to watch. I'm gonna lie. So now that came from Baku. I'm wearing Silverstone. Oh hey! I've killed him. Killed a man called David.
I'm not dead.
Oh, for this, you're not that. Right, are you burping or are you just sighing? in a very depressed accent. Like,
Where's the second one? It's a bit of sighing and growling at the same time. I'm definitely not burping.
bro, you don't.
I haven't had that much
Really?
coke.
Really? I think I've had a bit too much Pepsi. Pepsi? Pepsi?
But hang on a minute.
Oh god.
Guys,
Yep, hang on.
the wheel-to-wheel into the markets.
That's scary.
Ooh.
I'll tell you what, bro. This is a bit worrying because I feel like this could end really badly, but at the same time it could end with one of these two actually winning
That's
this race.
what I said.
Well, I don't care.
Clearly.
Your valid, mine is never. And that's a cutback from Easton. And my stream is frozen. Great. Leave each other room. There you go.
Wheel
Atta
to wheel in
boys.
the last two corners.
Or goes.
Podium almost off the track there.
Contact. Hey, you want me to curse on right now?
No!
Let's talk about driver of the day.
No! Well, I think it'll have to be a double award to both of them.
No, we'll give it to Hunted for being last. Well, hey.
Okay.
Here comes on to podium. Where Maggie? Bro, that was an overtake on News the Arse.
If these guys get any closer, they might actually end up clipping into each other. As putting this a horrible exit.
He does. There goes Easton. Up the inside of the racing point. Or the racing spot.
So what, they
Racing
must be having a
mole.
belter of a time in there. In their rooms.
Oh, I can imagine. Thing is, whenever I'm racing, even if I don't do anything, I'm still sweating my ass off. So if these two must be. Oh, Easton, don't tell me he's just disconnected. There's a red X above his name. He might have. Oh no!
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 Not at the end!
Yeah, why now? Every time do that, it just has to happen. Which, in theory, has handed on to Foden this win, because Easton cannot fight back. Why?
No. As I quote another Ferrari driver, not like this, they're taking the race from us.
Well, I'm giving. Well, I know. Yep. No, I'm not saying that. Yep, he is. The bloody connections ruined his race. What a piss take. That's so unfair. He was in contention
So it's gonna be.
when he's just. It'll be on Spoding in this race now. He's 3.4 ahead.
We've got another 2 laps, but it does look like it's going to be yet another win for Podium. Despite
Well,
a
actually-
1 week hiatus last week.
I know.
Yeah.
He just got a penalty, so maybe if he's going to rejoin and gain about a second, then he'll be ahead. So.
I think East's got penalties as well.
Yeah. But I think it is Easton going to lose second place to Assassin. That's the thing. Is Easton going to be able to rejoin? Like, he hasn't joined back yet. That's a concerning thing. Unless it's past his bedtime because he's a young lad, and maybe he's got school tomorrow. He's got a school trip. Oh, a little school trip to the museum. It's Podium
Well, it says he's on the
without any
in-session.
battles on his hands. He's in the session, but he's Hold on. Actually, no, I
I've
can't do
just
that.
sent an invite just in case.
Yeah, it's an ape. If this keeps up, Assassin will take second, and Dread might take third
Yeah.
if Easton can't join back. But I mean, I hope he can join back and
Which
at
is
least
unfortunate
keep the
because
second place.
he is driven absolutely brilliant today.
Yeah, I know. His top two haven't moved up any positions, but Assassin up 1, Spursy and Dread up 3, Luggy up 5, Brett up 6, and Mackie up 3. I agree, Sarah. He very well should.
Who should what now?
Eastern driver of the day. Do you agree?
Yeah, why not?
You might rejoin and just crash because you just said that. Oh, but I'm not going to think about that.
Well, either way,
is
that
coming
AI
around,
might
but
get its ass moving because Beast Assassin is now within eyeshot.
I know.
At equal distance.
He's gonna lose it, but it's just when's it gonna happen? And I don't know if Dredd will take third.
It will be the
a
final
bit there.
lap because Beast is just closing in like wildfire.
Meanwhile, Podium's pissed off because he's got a 12.7 second gap now. So this has gone from a wheel-to-wheel battle between the front two to a 13-second gap. Why oh why, Crademasters, you have to bring such unluckiness to this poor man. First race of the AMS tag. Oh, he's back! Come on, get in your car. Come on. Please, please. Oh my God, he's gonna lose second. If he loses second and
Is he here?
in, oh God.
He's in.
He's here.
He's in.
Yeah,
Drive,
he's
drive,
getting his
drive.
car. Yeah, come on. Come on. Get in your car.
Get in that Ferrari.
No.
Get your foot down. Like,
No.
frickin' now.
No.
No, 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 no.
No. Come on. Get in the car.
Is he back?
Yeah,
Please,
drive.
is he
I
back?
don't know.
I can't tell.
No, he's still not back. Oh, please tell me he knows how to select his car. If he loses this third position on like, the final couple of corners, I will be so scared. That would be actually terrified. So, meanwhile, Podium's actually about to win this race, so I'll keep an eye on him, but at the same time I want to keep an eye on East to reach back. But I think Dredd's going to take, I think he's actually going to take the final podium. But here comes Podium across the line, he's going to win the British Grand Prix. Another win for him. Stays the championship lead, I presume. And there you go. Assassin's going to take around second. Is he going to get the lap? No. I think Easton's... Yep, Easton is back now. So, he's back, but he's not prepared to fight. So, that is it. Easton's lost second. Used some BS from his game. And driver of the day goes to Easton just because he did a brilliant race. So unlucky to disconnect in the final laps. Because he probably could have fought that for that win, but due to that, he couldn't. And
that finish
he's going to take on third. Yeah. But anyway, Luggy finishes 6th on his debut, so good debut race for the for him there. Brett's going to take on 7th in the Mercedes. Meanwhile, I said that Spursy take on 5th. Brett's 7th. Crazy in the other Mercedes can take on 8th, and you get 5-second time for an unserved penalty. And here comes Mr. Mackey. Ran the final 2 corners, and he's got the Red Bull Hunted right behind him actually. And Mackey crossed the line, and Hunted comes home to finish this race off. And I'm pretty sure my game's just crashed. Never mind. No, it hasn't.
We do not need any more problems. We've had way
Whoa,
too many this time
what?
already.
Whoa. What just happened? Mackey's car has just gotten back into the garage and been inside his mechanics. What's just gone on there then?
They've brought back the glitch from F1 2016! Yes!
How?
Oh, that's brilliant. I put this in the F1 YouTuber squad. Me and Tribal Dragoon were doing a muckabout race from 2016. He was in the Renault. And as I was watching him, he went back into the pits, as you said, in the garage, in the mechanics. So it's obviously not intended, but that's a cool reference, basically. As
Right,
every
anyway.
driver manages to get a penalty.
So, we're going to run through the grid order now before this kicks us out the thing. Podium takes
Finishing
the win.
order.
Goofy Assassin takes on Assassin takes on second. Easton probably could have won this race if he hadn't had that disconnect. Unfortunate to see. Takes on third. Dredd in fourth. Spursy's going to take sixth. No, Spursy's going to take on fifth actually. Luggy's going to take sixth. Brett in seventh. Extreme Crazy in eighth. Mackie in ninth. Daniel taking the final points position in. Hunted in 11th. Dano is the first DNF, and then we have 4 DNFs, which is Dano, Smile, Leon, and Entrusted, who did go out pretty quickly. in this race. So yeah, that is the race. Holy! I want to say a word. I really do, because that race was just ridiculous, and I'm gonna really. Oh. Crying out loud. Why did that have to happen to him? Right, I need to get these guys in, don't I? Wait, what was the podium? Podium.
Podium, Beast, Assassin, and Dread.
No, it was Easton, mate.
In that order. Never mind.
You're already forgetting?
I'm a busy person, I don't get a lot of sleep.
Neither do I.
It takes its toll eventually.
Right. Yeah. So we've got one of them joins. So waiting on the other two now. If they can actually join those. I hope so. Let's go ahead and join. There you go. Alright, we've got everyone in. Could everyone please tick the box so we can get this these interviews underway? Well, you've all been on the podium, so you should know this by now. So, right, where should we start? I might start with. I don't really want to because someone that's.
You're gonna have to do it one way or the other, mate. So may as well just do it.
Right. So, the man who unfortunately takes third, who was fighting for the win throughout. That's Easton. I mean, mate. We were sitting in the commentary box. Literally sat. We were on the verge of crying. I'm pretty sure because we saw your battles throughout the race. We saw everything between you and podium, and we saw you disconnect and lose the second place, and I mean, you've got driver of the day because of your valiant efforts fighting podium throughout. But I mean, that race, apart from the disconnect and losing the second place, how was it for you anyway?
I really enjoyed it. I love the battles with podium. That's been the closest I think I've been to the podium all season, really. And it's a bit unfortunate with the disconnection. But good, well done, Beast and Podium for you both drove very well. But I'll take the race.
Yeah, it was a good drive from yourself. I was hoping you could maybe, it was going to be a battle for the lead throughout, but, due to that unfortunate disconnect, it couldn't be, so yeah, congratulations on your third place, which was unlucky.
Yeah, thanks.
Anyway, second place, Assassin. Bit lucky for yourself, because I don't think you would have gotten that second place if it hasn't been for Easton's unfortunate disconnect. So, when you were sitting there kind of third position because you're kind of battling with Dread, I believe. But how was it for you?
Yeah, I was pretty happy with third, but then obviously after unfortunate events, I guess I took second, which I didn't really want to do. Dread was quite close behind, so I didn't want to lose that position to him. I had to really overtake Easton. But yeah, not one of my best tracks, so I'm pretty happy with second.
Yes, it was like I said, Easton, good drive from yourself. Well done on the second place, good points for you.
Yes.
So, championship must be looking pretty good. I haven't seen it because I don't look, because, well, hey. But anyway. Again, as we do this mainly every week, apart from last week. First position, onto the podium. Well, mate. Well. What a race from you and Easton. Battled from lap 1 to lap 22, I believe, before the disconnect. But we were watching all of it, maybe making some funny jokes along the way. But how was that race for you? Like, sum it up for us, because it looked very entertaining from your point of view, anyway.
You know what? It was quality. I mean, I got a plus start. He got me on the lights. It was just a case of trying to stay ahead of Minor behind, and so I could then at least attack Eastern at the end of lap one. And it was just a case of just back and forth. I didn't know which was the best position to be in, behind saving the RS or in the lead, trying to pull a gap or something. But after I picked up like 2 warnings, stuck behind him with a bit of dirty air through cops, I decided I needed to get in front so I could like look after the tyres a little bit. When he got me just before the pit stop, so I managed to get him back into Stowe before we pitted. I knew that was crucial. And then when we came out of the pits, we were right next to one of the Red Bulls, and I was trying to use him to, I guess, so I could get ahead of the Red Bull and put a car between us, but he got past as well. And then it was just a really good battle towards the end. I was being updated by my engineer on what kind of DRS he was looking at. I think he was quite low towards the end, and I was looking decent. So I knew that lap 24 I was going to go for a big push on him. But sadly, lap 23 ended up disconnecting, which was a bit of a shame. I managed to do the fastest lap on lap 25. But I did pause as well to try and get him an invite back in, but obviously it was a bit of a shame it ended like that, but it was a great race throughout, and GG to him, and obviously Assassin as well.
Yeah, it was everyone's feeling for him right now. I mean, as much as I know you're probably thinking this as well. Maybe, I mean, I think he maybe should have won today if you agree.
I don't think I'd go that far, but
Well, I think so.
obviously
Anyway,
it's a shame.
You win pretty much every race, mate. Come on, give the kid a chance.
He won last week, it's fine.
Did he really?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Did you?
That's because you weren't.
Yeah,
Oh.
I came back from 11th. And
I forgot. Oh, great! I'm a great commentator. Oh god. Anyway, right. What's the next track again? Is it Germany?
Yep.
Right. What are you guys' interpretation on Germany? I'll start with Easton. How do you feel that's going to go for you? Do you think you can battle with podium like you did today, or is it going to be a bit of a unfortunate race where you don't really have much to do?
yeah, I think I can bring a lot to the table. I've got good racing experience around Germany, so I don't think turn 1
Very
will
nice.
be as big as a problem.
Alright.
Yeah, I disagree. I think turn 1's going to be a bloodbath.
Depends where you're
Just
starting,
saying.
really.
Anyway, moving
Yeah,
on.
but anyway, Assassin, what's your interpretations on Germany?
Yeah, it's a good track for me. Hopefully, I can join podium and Eastern in the battle for first instead of being quite a bit off the pace. But yeah, it's a good track. I enjoy it.
Alright, nice. And podium, what do you think of Germany?
Yeah, it's a good track. It's a difficult one, nice and challenging, so we'll see. Hopefully we can have another battle with Easton. He's been showing some really good pace. And maybe Assassin can join us as well.
Indeed. Right. I think that's everything done for now. So, yeah, Jedi, anything you want to say? Before we end this?
Cody's please fix stuff, because this was just a mess,
what?
really.
Seeing as it's practically the end of the stream, Cody, fix your fucking game. This was ridiculous tonight. Come on.
Language.
Right. Anyway, it doesn't matter. It's end of the stream anyway. So, yeah.